Huh?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Silicon Valley. And
Oh. When you come around.
Hard class. Prize Picks is available here.
Hey, come on.
And here.
Sige ni. Ah.
Especially if you went between. Yeah, I know that hurt. Yeah, don't be like Jet. There you go, Dan Curry. Oh, yeah, make him shiver.
Got it on.
Santos has got 3 offensive rebounds.
I think he made him shiver. Yes, Curry. Just put your hand out. Oh, why is it only a 9-point hit, bro? I know 40. Curry push up. And he just doesn't try. It's the fact that he's gonna cut like me, bro.
the foghorn sounding behind us, that can only mean one thing, and that is it's time for football at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a product of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
Spent the early years of his career bouncing between starter and backup as needed, and played well, but never had a team fully commit to him as their guy. He does retain the toolbox that made him projectable as a starter. Big, strong player with a powerful arm, deceptively mobile, and tough to tackle. The best part about his game, leadership and being a great teammate.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. On the handoff, it's DiMercado. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. On fourth down, the Cards call on Matt Hawk to punt. Back deep for the Niners, Sky Moore. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
And when you watch him play, everything just looks like it comes so naturally to him. When he's dialed in and finds that zone, passes are crisp, he sees the field really well, and he takes charge as the leader of this offense.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
And the 49er first down.
Purdy bootlegging it. And incomplete on the deep ball. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy. Inside the 30. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. 5 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. First and goal from the 6.
4 yards. That's another 49er first down.
Now Purdy. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Pylon.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Leads to
Purdy looking to throw. Touchdown, 49ers.
Jones.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are on the board first here this afternoon. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Jelly, bro.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is.
And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this one over the back line of the end zone, where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Purdy. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Pass caught, right side Tonjes. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19.
Eddie Piñeiro on for the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
This is up and good from Piñeiro. And that'll make this a 17-0 here in the opening quarter. So the fumble recovery had him set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they have, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
To throw, Brissett. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Brissett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And this is going to be incomplete. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up.
Now 40 under pressure, and they get it. It's blocked. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety.
I'm not sure they mentioned it as a goal during the week or even talked about it in pregame, but the way they're playing right now, they want this game out of reach by halftime. Not only does the safety just demoralize the opposing offense, now your guys can run out there and try to add another 6 to their lead.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll look to throw right away. And that nearly intercepted. And the free safety rolling into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down. McCaffrey on the counter. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. Now 3rd down and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
Purdy.
7.
And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, 49ers.
56 yards. And the Niners take the block punt and convert it into 6 points. Piniero's extra point up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Play fake, Brissett. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And now this is scooped up by the foot. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Piniero's extra point up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Looking to put a drive together. Brissett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Throwing, Brissett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Purdy. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this one is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Coverage by Max Melton.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 18-yard line. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. The Cardinals 5-yard line.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey.
Nico Mannion shit. This Nico Mannion shit.
4 yards out. And the Niners
Who's the
are
game?
an extra point away from going up by 40. Piniero's extra point up and good. And a route is off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. It's Brissett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Piniero's extra point up and good. And a route is on here in this first half.
47. Cardinals nothing.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. On play action, Brissett. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
19. Okay. 20. Good.
Brissett. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
19. Okay.
Now Brissett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it, changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Garrett Williams.
Watch out.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Piniero's extra point up and good. And a route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Piniero to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Brissett sets to throw it. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Brissett. They'll set up the screen to DeMarcado. Now he throws down the left sideline and down to the 28-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Again, it's Brissett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
He'll get this to DeMarcano. Call it a gain of 5. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. 5
yards on the pickup. And this is third.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And it is out to the 5-yard line. To throw is Brissett. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Brissett now. Lane drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Going with their tight end on 4th. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance.
To watch this whole night, the little baby's born.
Position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to work. Completes this to Elijah Higgins. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. The give is to DeMarcano. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll drop the throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. 3rd and goal. Trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Out of the gun, Brissett. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. So on 4th down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. Oh, this is a complete mishit. It's no good. Didn't even get it there. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
Now 2nd and 3.
At the 45-yard line.
This is McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the 49er first down.
Purdy bootlegging it. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Purdy off the play fake. A quick throw there is incomplete.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ricky Pearsall, 45 yards. And the 49ers are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Iowa. Moses cut.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They're going to look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he's going to take it. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Niners just continue to roll. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. From the gun, here's Brissett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for a 49er touchdown. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. In this case, they were able to retain possession.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
And the Cardinals first down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That's complete to Michael Wilson. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and 5.
All right, it's DeMercado. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49ers offense and Christian McCaffrey ready to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the 49er first down.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there for 2nd down.
At the 31. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They go play action here. Purdy. And his throw is incomplete. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Back to throw, Purdy. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So more of the same here, CD. Not a touchdown, but 3 more points added on to their lead.
Yeah, it's been a total domination here in this first half. Offensively, defensively, even the special teams have chipped in as he connects on the field goal. It may be a little bit premature, but I think the only thing they're worried about dominating now, the post-game meal.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Brissett. He'll get that complete to Harrison. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. To throw, Brissett. Backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking deep for Jennings.
He's got it.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers.
Over.
Two catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers have got cruise control. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes.
San Francisco Hyena.
Here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Brissett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Now a run with McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's going to be caught.
Oh,
Across the
I
chest
should
into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Landale. What is Landale? Landale cleans it up.
Touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners are pouring it on. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And a route is on here in this first
Hollywood
half.
Brown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Brissett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Here's McCaffrey. Broken tackle. And he'll get about 5 here. So take this down inside the 20-yard line. Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another 49er first down.
McCaffrey trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
2nd and goal.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Eddie Pinheiro on for the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
And it bangs off the right upright. No good. But that's just a minor blip here in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Brissett. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they? No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And some space here. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was it 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration, you'll hear those words on the bench.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 4 yards out. And the 49ers extend their lead yet again. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And a route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
You will not believe your eyes. The 10 million fireflies.
And they'll bring this out to the 30. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And he gets this one in midfield before he's brought down. On the handoff, it's DeMercado. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
A gain of 4. And this is 3rd.
Back to throw here. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Matt Hawk now to punt. And now off to the races, down the right side. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Call that a 59-yard punt return. And the Niners just continue to roll.
The rail looter.
And a rout is on here in this first half. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I think a Cardinal was able to gain possession, yes. So they will hold on to the ball. 2nd and 15. Now the ball comes loose. And now it's a scooped up by the 40. There he goes, right side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
You will not believe your eyes. 10 million butterflies.
Again, following that fumble return for a score. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help.
And the ball is knocked out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they take
you will not believe your eyes. 10 million fireflies.
Following the fumble recovery, Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
End zone. Robinson for a touchdown. You will not believe your eyes.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
You will not believe your eyes. Like 10 million fireflies.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey.
You will not believe your eyes. Like 10 million fireflies.
Cruise control. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half.
You can smell it.
Now after the touchdown, here's
Piñeiro
to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You will not believe your
eyes. They come up
like
first
10
and 10
million
at their
fireflies.
35-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
134 to 0.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
You will not believe your eyes.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. And that will be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And out will come the offense as they take over. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, 59 yards. Fireflies are pouring it on. Yet another touchdown run for him, and this one is
Domsky, bro. Pat Spencer's way better.
The new bar for most rushing touchdowns in a single game. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. They'll look to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. They'll look to throw here. They'll set up the screen to DeMarcado. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
You will not believe your eyes. The 10 million fireflies.
There he goes left side. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
The Rail Looter, South Alabama.
46 yards. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their 35-yard line. He'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Second and 11. Finding space at the 40. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Out of the gun now on third down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's taken it around the 40.
Let's go.
About this, he takes it all the way back. No time, no flags. A punt return touchdown and a stunning end of the first half.
And they kicked it to him. They kicked it to him. Well, it certainly feels like that kind of game.
Brown,
no matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there. A punt return for a touchdown.
Feels like there's been a lot of getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. Third quarter, here we go. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead. And the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, first and 10 at the 40. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And hold on to that football. It may be heading to Canton after this one's over. That is the 7th rushing touchdown of the game, something never before seen in the NFL. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. And throwing here, Purdy. And this is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
And the 49er first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And across the chalk into the end
They
zone.
will not believe your eyes. 10 million fireflies.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers extend their lead yet again. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Jawan
Now
Jennings.
after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Running, DeMarcano. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
37-yard line. He's a gain of a yard. And this is...
He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Up the gut, McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. A strong running. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And now a fake on the jet sweep, and instead they'll give it to McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Niners take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger.
You will not believe your eyes.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
The give is to DeMarcano. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Weaver. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Arizona.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throw left side, complete. That's Harrison. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1.
46-yard line.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
First down.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Now a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They give up the middle to Carter. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for Arizona. And now that'll kick out of bounds, and this is going to be spotted back at their own 30. Oh, man. The 49ers offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. Here's Purdy. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. He's going to take another shot here. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown.
Dan Marino, he's got a man.
Ricky Pearsall, 70 yards. And the 49ers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So a good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground, Carter. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got you in there to force it free, but couldn't recover. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is going to be 49er football.
Recovered by the Niners.
McCaffrey on the toss right. And across the trunk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a 23-yard run. And the Niners are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points.
Eyes, 10 million fireflies.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Now Carter to start the drive. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll run the toss to Carter. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Recovered by the Niners.
McCaffrey on the counter. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now a first carry for their fullback. A little second effort there on the strong run. And they drop just inside of the 20. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Back to throw, Purdy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Niners first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. Bust through the tackle. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another 49ers first down.
McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. Pinheiro now to add the extra point.
Okay.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Okay.
So that drive spanned 5 plays.
Is that tough?
Drive the touchdown
Yeah.
from Christian McCaffrey. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive with a handoff to Carter. And he is going to lose yardage here. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. Exactly right.
Luke Gifford.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, he flat out can't be stopped. And the 49ers just continue to roll. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. Bring this out to the 30. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Carter straight ahead. And he'll get this up to about the 40. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Carter once more. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for Arizona. And there he goes again. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners have got it on cruise control. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Shotgun snap, but again to Carter. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 3rd down and 6. Out of the gun, they run with Carter. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here's Matt Hawk now. As he's on to punt for Arizona. Trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing in cruise control. Yeah, and this is that time of the game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure you
every night like I do. You know how I lecture
some different things. That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. Oh, that is is incomplete.
Looks like they went for the combo plate there. Nice ample gain on the ground on the previous play. Going for the big shot on that one unsuccessfully.
And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown.
Reggae with a blur. Is that tough?
30 yards. And the Niners will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
It's your boy Dan, the man with a plan, and you know what I'm saying.
And able to get this out to the 25. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them is the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Back now here in Santa Clara. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. A call on Rutgers skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing they're calling it now, ball. I mean, you don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or...
BD Siegel? What is BD Siegel?
A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
ETA. ETA, bro.
6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Michael West.
The incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harrison. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Cardinal.
On 1st and 10, it's Carter. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. It's brought in by Wilson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49-2-yard line.
And the Cardinals.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long.
Recovered by the offense.
They're going to look to throw. That's a screen play here for Carter. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now there's a look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Down to the 10. And he will bring this one back. It's a
Bryce Hunt, Memphis.
touchdown.
Sam McAvani, boom. Logan McCoon, Florida State.
Extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Working to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A handoff for Carter. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. 3rd and 9 here.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is
now back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Has juice check wide open.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to
Rocking people.
San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey finding the end zone yet again. And the 49ers take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And this
Carlos Juanito? What is Carlos Juanito?
That big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's good. Cardinals first down.
They go play action here on first down.
It's a second. Jason.
And the 49ers will take over possession here up at the 44. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. 2nd and a couple.
Midfield to the 48-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the 49ers first down.
McCaffrey running up the middle. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. 2nd and 7.
16-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
And the 49er first down.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. He flat out can't be stopped. And the 49ers are pouring it on. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Working to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But I think a Cardinal was able to gain possession, yes. So they will hold on to the ball. They give up the middle to Carter. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Matt Hoff now as he's on the punt for Arizona. is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Niners offense had Brock Purdy getting ready for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey finding the end zone yet again. And the Niners extend their lead yet again. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. They'll start on the ground. Carter. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
They'll set up the throw. They'll set up the screen to Carter. And he is going to lose yardage here. 3rd down and 13.
Back at the 32.
They'll look to throw here. A quick hitter complete. It's Weaver. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for Arizona. It's fielded at the 45. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. So quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Purdy looking to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Eddie Piñeiro on now. From the left hash, a chip shot here. This is up and good from Piñeiro. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a 1st down.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive and a handoff to Carter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 33-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Weaver. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for Arizona. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. Escapes the defender. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. He flat out can't be stopped. And the 49ers just continue to roll. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter.
256-0.
One-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy.
On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 9-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Here is 3rd and 5.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
And the 49er 1st down.
McCaffrey. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Touchdown, 49er.
Pinheiro's extra point up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson.
He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
For the winning team here, Charles, and that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points.
395 yards, 7
Brandon,
touchdowns.
I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal. But my question is, how does one team come ready to play, and the other one, obviously, not ready at all?
Well, I mean, I obviously don't have an answer to that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was awake and ready, and the other just seemed to sleep.
Yay! UV7. Oh. Come on. Sword drop. 571 yards. Kyle Juszczyk. Kendrick Bourne. Pearson, Florida. Kendrick Bourne, Eastern Washington. Jake Tonjes. 31 pancakes, 27 pancakes, 24 pancakes, 20 pancakes. Ah. Nine. Chemical water, Merge, Richard. Melt Max with these stuff.
I love joy, love joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, greatness, gentleness, and self-control. I have all of that. Self-control. I'm trying my best. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. I have all those things and self-control. I have